Hello and welcome to the Indian Express Online. The Lok Sabha today passed amendments to the Lokpal bill today without a discussion on this in the House. There are several interesting aspects to this. I have Liz Matthew with me to discuss this. Could you take us through what happened?
See, this amendment to the Lokpal bill was not listed in the House. It was listed in the business list today, and a fresh copy was amended, and which means there was a rush from the government side because they wanted to change the last date for NGOs and for civil servants to declare their assets under Lokpal bill. Under section 44 of the Lokpal bill was on July 31st. Now with this amendment, what the government has done is that has deferred indefinitely. The other aspects of the bill which the government, the section 44, which specifically says that the NGOs which are getting either 10 lakh per annum through FCRA or 1 crore rupees from the government every year, they should declare, the trustees and their spouses should declare their assets, before July 31st. So is the case with the central government employees. These two set of people were supposed to declare their assets before July 31st. Now it is till the other part of the bill, which will be amended after it is consulted in the after discussed in a parliamentary standing committee. It will come back to then the parliament, and the parliament will amend that. After that they'll fix a date, then it can be.
Okay. What are the implications of these amendments to the bill now?
See, although we say it happened in this thing, the government says that there has been many demands, from stakeholders, from bureaucrats.
Right.
See, here in this case, the government, the ministry even mentioned about a civil servant whose wife is not a civil servant or a public servant. She or he must be working, the spouse might be working in a private firm. He or she would not like to declare her assets, only because this person is, his or her spouse is working in the central government. So is the case with the trust and also
NGOs.
with the NGOs, because so many, rich people or philanthropists, those who are interested in charity works, they must be offering services. It may not be money. It may be services, it may be just, the advices.
Right.
But once they must be a member of the trust, once they are members of this, the trust which comes under this particular law, they will have to, which will, the set of MPs had actually approached Prime Minister on Monday, saying that this will lead to extortion because it is becoming public. So they had a genuine case to make it, and they said it will actually adversely affect the voluntary sector.
Right.
Nobody will be ready to come up with charity or philanthropy work.
And the Lokpal bill was passed after a lot of public movement for such a bill. Do these amendments entail a dilution of this?
See, it has two sides. What they say is one way, which is true, because if a person working with a spouse or a trustee who doesn't have anything to do with public servant, why he or she should declare assets and invite trouble. One, and also NGOs, they say that they are filing their IT thing. They are FCRA also. They goes through a lot of scrutiny. So there is no case of flouting laws. This is one argument. But at the same time, here in this case, you can see that those who are getting 10 lakh per annum under FCRA, or 1 crore rupees from government are kind of, if you can brand them as elite or premier or some at the higher end NGOs. So, MPs today expressed this reservation that it will, like, once you amend this, you make a different definition to a public servant, it can invade criticism that we have diluted this stringent or a law which is supposed to be stringent. That one thing. But at the same time, it will it can have some scapegoats also. Right. So this works in both ways. I think the government has to take a balanced view, and it will be a very tough line for the government.
Thank you for those inputs, Liz. Thank you for watching.